politics and all of that aside, when you have individuals who break down a gate and it was broken down, that is not up for dispute. Local media even reports it as being busted and broken down. There's video and photos of it by local reporters who I know personally, having lived in that town and worked with a lot of those people, know that they are not right-leaning. It was broken down by protesters. So they busted through a private gate, because this is a private historic community within St. Louis City, and it's blocked off by these by a brick wall and a little guard shack and these very imposing gates from the public access from Kings Highway. It's right by Kings Highway. And they broke through and they trespassed, and then they were screaming at everyone and very loud. That's to me. And I mean, legally, I would think that they're trying to set that up like, okay, well, this was the threat, because these people trespassed. We've seen footage. And again, I want to remind everyone that Westmoreland and Portland, this area, I don't know which street they're on, but that neighborhood is literally down the road, literally, from where people have been beaten on camera with the St. Louis statue, that whole protest. It is also, being that it's on Kings Highway, you could stay on Kings Highway just a few more minutes and you're boom right there. Northwest of Tucker and downtown St. Louis, right where David Dorn was murdered by a rioter. So let's not insult everyone's intelligence by acting as though rioters in this city have not already taken lives and caused a lot of destruction. Now, that being said, knowing this and seeing people bust through a private gate and then get into this private area, yeah, they're in fear of their lives. One of the things that I have had drilled into my head in over a decade of doing self-defense classes and all kinds of stuff, and actually there's 3 things I want to impart to you that relate to your question. The first is that you never point your gun at anything unless you're willing to shoot it. If you point your gun at someone, you're saying, I'm ready to shoot you. That's number 1. Number 2, you have a responsibility as a law-abiding gun owner to practice de-escalation. That's the other thing that I have been taught in over a decade of self-defense classes, that you are responsible. You're the individual with the means to really, blank some blank up. You need to help de-escalate the situation. And number 3, with regards to, the way that they're handling all of this, you need to have a home strategy. A home defense strategy. You have a fire escape strategy, I would imagine, right? Most families do. And your children are aware. This is what happens if you hear the fire alarm go off, or you have fire escape plans at work and at school. Why would you not have a home defense plan in the event of a home invasion? You're being a responsible homeowner by having this. And if you do not have one, I would highly encourage you, this is the time to get it.